Alright, what is up everybody? I am back again with some more Persona 5 Royale. And from where I last left off at, you know, we just got to... I already forgot what the place is called. What the hell? Oh, Kichi Joji. I was thinking... I was gonna say Kochi for a second. Anyways, whatever. Anyways, so... we just got to Kichi Joji and walked around, discovered the place, and got to play darts with Ryuji. And also discovered that there is pool. I just got an invitation from one of my friends. But, anyways, regardless, I'm gonna actually make my way over to Kichi Joji because, yeah, I need to go deal with that problem.
Hey!
We have a target we haven't identified, right? Let's go to Harmony Alley and gather some info on the old man. Cool, I can actually go to the Velvet Room here too. Actually, I just realized, what is my current level? I don't know why I actually forgot. 22. I gotta wait a little bit more. Anyways, first things first on the agenda of things to do at night. Welcome, here's your chunky katsu. It's the last one, too.
Oh, welcome!
So ground beef cutlet that people line up to buy restores 30 SP to one ally. That is actually really useful, and only for 150 yen is a real steal. Thanks, be careful, it's hot. That's only during daytime. Everyone's talking about Monorame, but I guess that's no surprise given how well known he is. He ain't a real artist, that's just a skeevy. Lion pig, acting like a person of culture. Well, art and culture are fine and all, but in the end, we're all human. Morality aside, money is important. I understand how it can become a person's top priority. Seriously, I can't believe what I'm hearing. Money ain't everything. I still gotta figure out where to go. I want to be strong like Featherman. I want some imported protein. I see, but you can also become strong by eating your mom's cooking, you know. But mom's food won't turn me into Featherman. I want to be like Featherman.
What's the meaning of this?
Hey!
You're welcome. We're selling our fresh Chinese buns here. I can buy multiple of those. Wait, how much is... it's kind of ironic that I can buy 99 of those, but I'm not going to. That would be like all my money, and I don't want to do that. As much as money is not a huge problem, I still don't want to go spending all of it. Were you talking about taking art classes the other day? What happened to that? No, don't bring that up. My husband already won't stop teasing me about it. He says that old fraud Monorame nearly suckered me into taking art lessons. It still makes me mad. I hope that old coot rots in prison.
Man!
Now that I look at it, there's a second floor. They really do cram everything in. The smell. I don't know if my nose can handle this. I didn't know you were into incenses. If you're not, let's get out of here. jazz club? I wonder what kind of place it is down there.
Whoa.
Oh, come on. I think the wall's green because it's supposed to look like mountains. Actually, never mind. There wouldn't be anything to represent the sea, or there wouldn't be anything to represent the sea or sky.
Welcome!
Hey!
Well, it's up to you whether you want to play darts.
What
or
do you
billiards.
play?
Would you like to play darts or billiards? It's 800 yen to play all you want. Let's play billiards. Billiards, huh? Playing billiards. Time will pass if you play billiards. However, you will have the ability to invite your teammates to play with you. By concentrating, you may be able to improve an unexpected social stat. You can also deepen your bond with your team members.
What do you want to do?
Alright, let's get everyone over here. So, billiards, right? Yeah,
Thank you!
thank you. That'll be 800 yen. Please enjoy yourselves.
That should do it for now.
You look pretty spiffy when you're holding a cue stick. No kidding, he's got the aura of a pro. Have you played somewhere before? You do seem like, to know some unexpected stuff. I'll leave it to your imagination.
Not bad.
Man, what a tease. I think we're in for a good show here.
Yeah!
I'm getting pumped now. Alright, let's get started. This intensity, right? Before the game starts. I love it.
That was fun, huh?
Even if you don't win, it's just fun to sink the balls into the pockets. Glad to see everyone had fun, I gotta say though.
Wow.
Thanks to playing billiards, you've gotten more experience with precise hand movements, haven't you? Kinda figured as much.
Dude, that ruled!
That was a blast, let's do it again. Sometime. I got distracted with the trophy coming up. Oh well, I had to at least do it once. Oh, hey there, sorry to interrupt your fun. Billiards has a lot of, intricacies, doesn't it? I'm glad you've taken a liking to the game. If you'd like to learn more about it, there's a book I'd recommend reading. It's called Expert Billiards. It covers everything from the basics to practical applications. The only problem is, it's quite a rare book, you might have some difficulty finding it. You may have a better chance of getting it at a specialty shop that sells sports supplies as opposed to an ordinary bookstore. Oops, I didn't mean to hold you up right as you were leaving. Please do come again.
I see.
A book on billiards, huh? Next time you're free, we should check to see if we can find it at a sporting goods store.
Bye!
See you. Alright. I'd say that was pretty fun, though. And popularity jumped up. Did you see the news about the calling card from the Phantom Thieves, right? The way it was written seemed pretty legit. Have they really stolen people's hearts? I can't believe the Phantom Thieves actually exist. It's so gross and humid. I don't know if you haven't noticed, but this is all I've literally been doing. fun with that. Anyways, now for today's train news. Today's headlines are: Hotspots of Tokyo, Penguin Sniper has opened for business in Kichijuji. What's Penguin Sniper, you ask? A zoo? A pet shop? No, it's a trendy lounge for darts and billiards. Whether alone or in a group, how you play is up to you.
Oh!
Oh, is that one lounge? Next time we go, I'm gonna play darts too. Still, there sure are a lot of shops in Kichijuji. We should take our time and look around when we get the chance.
Morning.
Morning. The response to Madarame's press conference was huge. Everyone's talking about the calling card. Girls are checking me out today. Maybe they can't help but sense my overflowing Phantom Thief charisma. Oh shit, am I finally starting to be popular with all the fly, hun? Oh no. What's wrong?
For real?
What's wrong? My uniform, man. That's what. We're supposed to switch to summer uniforms today. I knew people were looking at me. Oh, god damn it. I gotta go home and change, so you go on ahead. Holy shit, you're pale. Short sleeves are so not for you. Shut up. Jeez. Anyway, did you catch the news yesterday? Watching a famous artist cry his eyes out over all the artwork he's stolen. The same thing happened to Kamoshida, right? Both got weird calling cards too. If you ask me, the same person is behind all this. The news this morning said a group called the Phantoms are the one behind the cards. I wonder how they get people to confess. I mean, they can't literally be stealing hearts. Blackmail, maybe. God, made it. But sprinting first thing in the morning was a bad idea. Well, that's definitely my personal best, by a lot. I guess he just has to wear the pants.
How are things going in regard to that matter we spoke of earlier?
I have nothing to report yet.
Nothing at all? How many students are there who could provoke a teacher?
I've already narrowed it down. I just can't get any solid evidence. You knew, didn't you? About Mr. Kamoshida sexually harassing students. Sir!
What will come of you asking that?
This investigation is for a just cause, correct?
I believe I understand how flustered this must be making you. I'm sure it was truly shocking for you as student council president to see a peer attempt suicide.
Yes.
We must provide a school environment where all students can feel at ease. That is the most pressing issue we have to tackle at the moment.
So that's your reason behind this investigation on the Phantom Thieves of Hearts? We don't even know if they truly exist. Why are you...
You heard about the incident with that Madarame fellow, I assume?
They said there was a similar calling card to the one used in Mr. Kamoshida's case.
I wish to believe that this is unrelated to our students.
Yes.
That is where I stand. I suggest you devote your energy to the task at hand, not unnecessary questions.
Look, man, she's working really hard.
Did you see Madarame's press conference?
Really, really hard. Okay, see, they don't understand how hard she's working. She literally was following us to Kochi, dang it. Kichijuji. She, like, followed us all the way over there, and was following us around corners, stalking behind us literally the entire time. She was doing her job well. Now. Do I really care that she's stalking me? Nope. Not at all. Anyways, did you see Madarame's press conference? I was gonna continue, but then I realized I have a comment to make on this. Honestly, I wouldn't care if a girl stalked me. be better than the other way around, I guess you could say, really. But still. So I wouldn't mind it at all, to be honest. Even if it's dead obvious, I know about it, everybody knows about it. You know, but, you know, it's whatever. It doesn't really matter to me. But anyways, I'm gonna continue now.
You mean that guy who was all like, how could I possibly apologize for what I've done? Oh!
Think it was really those Phantom Thieves? You know, the whole stealing your heart thing?
That? There's no way. But then again, it seems too convenient for it all to just be coincidence. Yeah!
How's it going? Have you found our next big target?
I just started looking yesterday. No way I'm gonna find one that quick.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. By the way, I decided on the TV station. What about you two?
Huh? Oh crap, the social studies trip. Oh, I just want to ditch it.
You'd better go to your school activities. Didn't I tell you not to draw attention to yourselves?
Wouldn't me suddenly turning into a good student stand out more?
Quit bickering and go.
Then let's all choose the TV station. I heard we're gonna get to watch them tape a show. Maybe there'll be actresses there.
Oh well, not like I got anything better to do than waiting for info to come in online. Plus, Morgana's right. Showing up will keep the teachers from getting all suspicious of me.
Alright, I'm gonna head back.
TV, huh? Maybe I should get a haircut.
That guy is such an idiot. I hope nothing happens.
Feels pretty great having everyone talk about us, huh? Madarame is the only topic of conversation at my school, and as I'm his pupil, most of my peers have chosen to ignore me. For real? That's bullshit. Are you going to be okay? There's no need to worry. If they had already been treating me differently from others as it stood, this is nothing new to me. Okay then. More importantly, do you have any leads on our next mission? You kidding? There's no way we'd find a target that quick. Yeah, we need to wait and see. Understood. Oh, we could always go to Mementos instead. I'll keep myself free. Please tell me if anything comes up.
Hey, are you listening?
King Monkey. You pay attention. Is that how you listen when somebody's talking to you? I feel a murderous intent. Ow. Ooh, that looked like it hurt. I hit him right in the forehead.
Pay attention!
That's what you get for daydreaming. Kids these days have no respect for their elders. Good grief, looks like you need more proficiency to completely dodge that. Yeah, it's funny how I was able to dodge it when I only had, like, 1 or 2, but now I have 3 proficiency. Oh.
Senpai.
Yeah?
What a pleasant surprise.
Uh-huh?
It's really pouring down, isn't it?
I thought something like this would happen. So I snuck a collapsible umbrella into your bag.
Thanks a bunch.
Well, you do carry me around in your bag all the time. I've got to show my appreciation somehow.
Well, see you around.
Where's your umbrella?
Unfortunately, I forgot it. But it's fine. I'll barely get wet if I run to the station. If anything, it'll make for good training.
Care to walk together?
Huh? But how are... Oh, are you offering to share your umbrella? That'd be wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thanks again for letting me join you. To be honest, prelims are coming up soon, so I didn't want to take any chances of getting sick.
Is it for gymnastics?
Yeah, that's right. 2 huge competitions are coming up. One at the beginning of summer, and one near the end. If I'm going to participate in the prelims, I have to be selected as my club's representative. And there's a qualifier meet to determine who that rep will be. It's my dream to compete in gymnastics on the global level. So, I plan on maintaining a strict training regimen with my coach.
I'll cheer you on.
I'd be invincible if I had you cheering me on, Senpai.
Ah, it's too adorable.
Oh, we're already at the station. I'll be fine from here out. I can't thank you enough for today. I swear, I'll return the favor some...
Hey, isn't that Yoshizawa?
You mean the honors gymnast? She gets the VIP treatment at school and a boyfriend to escort her around? Miss Special Snowflake sure is living on Easy Street.
I'm sorry. You shouldn't have to deal with a misunderstanding like that.
Sorry about that.
Oh no. If anything, it's my own fault. The same thing happens in class, too. People are often wary of me because I'm an honor student. The school's expecting me to attain strong results in the upcoming competitions, too. They even told me I didn't have to participate in the cleanup event. But I just don't like getting special treatment.
Oh.
Excuse me. My father's calling.
So, Kasumi was the one who they said she didn't have to go, but yet she did anyways. Makes more sense. For a second I thought they were talking about Makoto, but then it would make even less sense if it was Makoto, considering she's the student council president. I feel like an idiot now, but whatever.
Hello, Dad? What was that? Sorry, my phone's been acting up lately. It's okay. Thanks. I'll see you later. Sorry about that. He asked if I needed a ride since it's raining. A bit overprotective, don't you think?
I must care a lot about you.
Yes, I definitely agree. Well, I have to get to practice, so it's time for me to go. Thanks so much for today. Excuse me.
Seems pretty rough.
Seems like Yoshizawa has a heart too. But never mind that. Having wet fur is the worst. Try keeping me under the umbrella, would you?
Train doors are now closing. Please stand back.
Hey, I found some great intel. This time it's bullying by Kosai's student they call a queen. She's been ordering a male student who goes by the name M, kind of like M in S&M. Does M stand for Mishima? That's a secret. Anyway, here are the details. The girl acting like a queen is Hikari Shizumi, or Shimizu. I wonder if it's more like that a girl will turn like that if she had S as an initial. Well, I already posted the warning, so you should take on when you have the time. Hopefully you don't end up in M.
Hey, hey!
What does he mean by S and M? Those are shirt sizes, right? Is it the size of clothes? Anyway, it seems like she's a worthy target. Let's find a time to consult the others at the hideout. It's still after school.
Aoyama Ichome. This is Aoyama Ichome.
That work. Maruki? Damn it.
Train doors.
No, I already got to spend time with Katsumi, and I really need to figure out the whole thing about the cat, but whatever. Or the cat burglar.
Do you like the rain?
Looks like it's raining today. If you're feeling down, it's probably the weather's fault. Do you have any time? I feel like my bond with Maruki will grow stronger soon. What are you going to do? Are you going to help Maruki with his research? Help him out.
Thank you so much.
Jesus Christ, my throat. Anyways, great. Well, come on in, make yourself at home. I don't know what it is that my voice is trying to do sometimes. Well, today's just going to be another back and forth as usual. Or will it? Today's your lucky day. Please take a look at what's on this table. I've been making you listen to all this tough stuff about traumas, pain, and grief lately, so I found these cookies in an underground mall. Now we can have a little break. They're kind of fancy cookies, too. I thought I'd get a surprise for you since you've been kind enough to indulge me all this time. Go ahead, enjoy. This looks great. Go on, don't be shy. I've got enough for seconds, too.
Oh, yes.
No, I know. As long as we're talking about cookies, they actually reminded me about this psychological experiment. The scientists prepared 2 containers and put the same kind of cookies in both of them. In one container, they put only 1 cookie, but the other was filled with cookies. The other one was filled with cookies, 10 of them. So they had their subjects try cookies from each container and ask how their taste compared. Which container's cookies were marked as tasting better? Any guesses? The 1 cookie container?
Right.
Correct. Easy to guess, huh? There's something called the law of scarcity. It's about what you'd imagine from the name. People are drawn to things that are more scarce. You can see this law in action just by observing how excited people get over limited edition merchandise. And you know, you're right. Aha, I know, right? Don't you think it's really fascinating? In becoming aware of scarcity, we trigger our own desires and cause a change in our cognition. Not only that, the effect spreads to our senses and creates a subjective, observable difference in our reality. Basically, your perception can be changed by your cognition or preconceptions. It's all below the conscious level, but it's really incredible. Incidentally, now that you've heard that story, how do you feel about that idea, that your unconscious desires may have changed the taste of the cookie? Hey, as long as it tastes good. That's definitely not the usual response, but it's one I can understand. It probably sounds like an exaggeration, but something about that seems so beautiful to me. Maybe the human heart can falter or be unreliable sometimes. But if this experiment proves anything, it's that even a simple preconception can be enough to bring someone more joy.
For example?
For example, take the story I just told you. What if you'd eaten that 1 cookie and it had been the best cookie of your life? Say I never revealed the trick behind it. That cookie would have remained more delicious than usual. It would have been a subjective truth of your reality. I guess so. Right, I'm glad to hear you say that. Basically, what I wanted to say was, if this idea of preconception could be studied further and actually applied to treating people, I feel like it could help a lot of people, maybe even more than I could help through counseling. And then again, it relies so heavily on perspective. Some people might call it a lie or see it as running from problems. Still, even if that's true, I still believe that method could save a lot of people.
Sorry!
Oh yikes, I'm so sorry we wound up getting into an academic conversation after all. I really need to watch myself whenever I'm talking to you. Somehow I always end up going back to my research. I truly am grateful for everything you've done, not just because I can get your opinion on these things either. It's more like, it's as if I'm talking to an old friend. But maybe that's too personal. After all, this is all for the sake of our deal, right? So we say anyway. I can sense a strong bond of friendship from Murphy. Mindfulness. Chance to restore a Joker's SP when it's low. Oh my god, don't be doing this to me. Game, you're making this far too easy.
Alright.
The Counselor Confidant has increased to rank 5, and a bit more experience, and I got learned mindfulness. Now then, I'd better show you another way to mentally train yourself. What I'm going to teach you today is... Thanks to Murky's mental training, my mind feels stronger.
Alright.
Your max HP increased by 5, on top of getting the fact that I can get more whenever, or a chance for it to refill whenever it's low, which is honestly broken, Jesus Christ. Because if that's the case, then I could switch to Izanagi and just refill it completely, even if I run low, and if it can refill up to at least 40, then... Holy crap, and I'm getting way too ahead of myself, honestly. I'm not even sure exactly how well that ability even works. Oh, and here, never a bad time for a snack, right? And I got a donut worry.
Well, see you.
Make sure you get home before it gets too dark, okay? So many things. And Kasumi. Oh, this is Mookie. Sorry about earlier. It was supposed to be a chance for us to relax, but it ended up being another big academic discussion. It was thought-provoking. Really? Wow, I'm so happy to hear that. I've always been like this. I get so hyper-focused on my research, I don't notice anything else. Back when I was a student, people kept warning me about that. Oops, here I go rambling again. Sorry. Alright, see you again soon. You haven't heard anything from the Student Council President, have you? Miss Honor Student must be busy kissing ass somewhere. That you did... No. You have to be so harsh. What is this about a Student Council President? The one at our school has kind of been keeping tabs on us. I think she's suspicious of us. Are you sure it's not merely a result of Ryuji's general misconduct? Shut up. Though, to be honest, the three of you most certainly stand out. Do try to be careful. I cannot be there to look over you at school, you know. That duty rests on your broad shoulders, little. Got it. I'll make sure to keep an eye on Ryuji, too. Why do you gotta single me out?
The others kinda overshadow you sometimes, but don't forget, you're famous too. Just make sure you're careful, okay?
Hey, inmate!
Oh. Inmate, we need to talk to you. Get over here right now. Caroline, that's not a sufficient explanation.
Listen well.
Inmate, come to the entrance of the Velvet Room before we change our minds. That's the door only you can see in your world. You better not go to the wrong place.
Then...
We will be waiting for you. We expect great haste and enthusiasm from you. Okay. Hey, who are you talking to? They sounded really noisy. If you're being summoned somewhere, you should probably get going. No crosswords.
I was waiting.
So you've come, inmate. You're late. Next time we expect you in front of us within 2 seconds of our calling. We've got some new duties lined up for you. Let's call them special assignments. To the point, there are a number of places in your reality society that may foster your rehabilitation. You will prove the value of these places to us in person.
Listen up, inmate.
We will select various locations that we suspect could be vital to your rehabilitation. Should you recognize a place that we mentioned, then you are to escort us there. You want to go explore? Are those ears of yours just for decoration? These are special assignments for the sake of your rehabilitation. Work just as hard at them as you do the rest of your duties. We will await you in front. We will await you in front of the door. Make this whenever a special assignment is available. Should you meet our expectations, we'll scrape together some sort of reward for you. So no slacking off. We ought to mention these special assignments will not be available indefinitely. To phrase it for your comprehension, you will have until the end of the year to complete them. You are also required to continue working towards your rehabilitation to earn these assignments. We're really going out of our way for you here. Don't tell us we never did anything special for you. Oh my god. Outings with the twins. You can now take the twins to various facilities that pique their interest. When these outings are available, the duo can be found waiting for a little just outside the Velvet Room. Hello! In order to take them to these locations, we'll need to check out the various facilities around the city. Time will pass during an outing with the twins. That concludes our explanation. We will now introduce the first special assignment. Are you prepared? I am prepared.
Very well.
Then listen closely. The first location we have chosen is one that has grown quite popular lately. It's purported to offer foods that stimulate the feeling of being in space. The food is apparently massive enough to rival the size of the universe itself. It resembles a mysterious spacecraft. If this food exemplifies both the unknown and the vast nothingness of space, it is sure to stimulate the heart. Does this description bring any locations to mind? Well, if you know where it is, then escort us there immediately. It could be the Big Bang Burger over in Shibuya.
What'll you do?
So, what'll it be? You mean Big Bang Burger?
Oh.
Big Bang Burger? The name is fitting, I suppose.
Guide me, inmate.
We shall confirm our intel for ourselves. Lead the way. Well, it is indeed shaped like a mysterious craft, but it's much smaller than I expected. Is this the meal they boasted to me as immense as the cosmos? I'm quite disappointed. Hey inmate, you don't really expect some kind of reward out of this, do you? It's the Big Bang Challenge. So humanity intends to generate its own universe now, does it?
You've got guts.
We've had enough of your smart remarks. Know your place, inmate. Oh, so they can get that large? The Big Bang Challenge. What an intriguing concept. For the sake of your rehabilitation, you are to take this challenge. Of course, you will take the largest they offer. Any objections, inmate? I'm not ranked high enough. Ah yes, I did overhear that the challenge required advancements through a number of previous stages.
Quit spacing out!
I don't care, you're taking that challenge one way or another. Get on your knees and beg if you have to. I might as well give it a shot. Thank you for waiting.
Don't tell me.
You're really doing this? Not only that, but you're our 10,000th customer. To show our appreciation, we're treating you with the highest tier of the Big Bang Challenge, the Cosmic Tower Burger. Well, this is an early sneak peek at it, I guess. Oh, wow, lucky you. Well then, it's time to get the 30-minute Big Bang Challenge started. Ready? Begin. The last burger was downright insignificant by comparison. It's bigger than the inmate's entire stomach. Perhaps the moniker implies that any diner's stomach will offer its own Big Bang. Would you care to try it? This is your rehabilitation, not ours.
That's right.
We are here only to observe you, and don't forget it. I predict this challenge shall be a fairly difficult one. Be that as it may, you must finish the food tower in its entirety. Failing to join the Clean Plate Club is a grave offense.
Okay.
Do you think it's a good idea to add even more crimes to your record? Get to the rehabilitation, inmate. Nom 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 nom. Not a bad start. But you're only... But you won't... Yeah, but you only... Yeah, I can't. Fucking ugh. But you've only just begun. I'm already full. You're stopping?
Listen up.
Who said you could stop? No breaks. Work that jaw. My stomach is going to burst. Doesn't his eyes look rather dead to you? Perhaps he is glimpsing the vast emptiness of outer space. Hey, is he really alright? He's not about to keel over, is he? I don't think I can finish. I think he's about to pass out.
I suppose.
It appears this truly was too much for him to handle. Very well. Let us pitch in.
Hey.
You're hopeless, inmate. You'd better be grateful that we're bailing you out of this. Whew, you did it. I have to say, you really held your own there. You almost didn't make it through, but we can call this a success since your stomach didn't burst. I must say though, I'm rather dissatisfied with the place's usage of the moniker Big Bang Burger. They certainly craft a meal of impressive size, but when compared to what the Big Bang generated, it's not grand in the least. Do humans have some sort of compulsion for exaggerating the sizes of things? Good question. In fact, this challenge raises quite a few of them. You took the challenge for the sake of your rehabilitation, but who in their right mind would willingly consume so much food? Maybe I don't understand humanity at all. Say, inmate, why are humans always testing and pushing their limits? They do it as sort of training. Aren't there more practical approaches to training than such behavior? Hey, Justine, maybe we should take the challenge ourselves. I just had the very same thought. If we were to thrust ourselves into this ordeal, perhaps we would discover some answers. Hey, person. How can I help you? We're taking the Big Bang Challenge. Well, there's a minimum age requirement to be eligible for the challenge. Oh, could I interest you in our Little Bang meal instead? It even comes with a toy. Don't you want a cute little spaceship? Spaceship? That's a burger, fries, and a juice for 500 yen. It'll be right up. Wait, we didn't ask for... It's too late now. Let's just settle for that today. I admit I'm intrigued by the diminutive spaceship.
Well, we didn't experience any of the wonders of space, but at least the taste was passable. You seemed much more excited by the toy than the taste anyway. Shut up!
This is definitely not in the original game, but it's still interesting to say the least.
I saw you eating around those pickle things, or whatever they are, Justine. That wasn't food from this Earth. It was clearly a alien spawn of some sort.
Oh my god, this is too adorable. Like, I already like the twins as they were as, you know, themselves, but still. Oh, this is too adorable.
What? Is this true?
They're a delicacy.
Seriously, what are they? I ate all of mine, you know. Calm down, Caroline. We're getting off track. Well, at any rate, we've determined that hamburgers are incapable of conveying the majesty of space. While the toy spaceship helped to soften the blow, there's no denying the truth. Now we will formally acknowledge the completion of your task. Here is your reward.
Ooh. Interesting. Oh.
You better work just as hard next time. We know about all sorts of locations that would aid your rehabilitation. I'm still taken aback by the truth. Your world is absolutely full of these shop places.
For a reasonable fee, nearly every desire can be fulfilled, all as if it were nothing.
That does sound interesting. I believe it may merit further research. Anyways, good work, inmate. Your final task for the day is to escort us back to the Velvet Room.
Whoops. I escorted the twins back to the Velvet Room as ordered. Do Phantom Thieves usually make an effort to announce themselves? You're in high school, right? I know a good part-time job. They still haven't caught whoever sent that calling card. I'm actually a Phantom Thief. Want to go grab some coffee? Did some idiot leak pictures again?
I'm hot.
Are we there yet? It's hard to breathe in here. Now for today's strange news. Today's headlines are: calling card at Manorame exhibit. The police are evaluating whether this is a true threat or a prank. Scam outbreak in Shibuya. Students are the primary victims. Organized crime is suspected here.
Hey, hey!
Students getting scammed? That's scary. You should be careful when you go to Shibuya. There was already a sneak peek of that actually in the very beginning.
What's this? A request to the student body.
It says they're looking for information. I heard Principal Kobayakawa put it up.
Please consult the student council president if you have any details.
So we can go to her for anything? Why the student council president, though? What does she have to do with Principal Kobayakawa?
I mean, Nijima-san is his favorite. Maybe that's why he asked her to do it.
How tragic.
It seems like most of society was surprised about what the artist did. Huh, it's only 6-7. Oh. I'm an idiot. Okay. Alright. Anyways, it seems like most of society was— oh, I already read this. I'm sorry. I was just looking at the answers. Or the answer. My bad. Anyways, he was someone who represented Japan. They probably trusted him based on his name alone. Indeed, were easily manipulated by the names we see. However, this world is filled with fake names. For instance, this creature, which we know well, or you know well. It's called the Red King Crab, but it has a form that a crab should not have. Monkey-kun, look at this picture.
Give it a try.
The Red King Crab is biologically related to the hermit crab, so how is it different from a crab, do you know?
This is it.
That's it.
Not bad. That is correct. Crabs have 5 pairs of legs, but the Red King Crab only has 4. 4 pairs. The direction the legs unfold is reversed too. Typically they face forward, but Red Kings do not. Wow, really? Monkey-kun seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice going!
Wow, you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. Incidentally, the tamale of a crab isn't its brain, as some people say. Now, wait a minute. Hold on, before I continue, because this actually, I just remembered this. Even in the base game, even if you didn't have high enough knowledge, you wouldn't get a perfect score on the exam anyways. Even if you answered all the questions right, you had to have at least level 4, if I remember correctly. No, 4 or 5. Yeah, one of those two. Or maybe even 3. Whatever. Doesn't really matter, but still. There's something I realized, because I just thought about that whenever I, because it was a thought that came into my head. But anyways, incidentally, the tamale crab isn't its brains, as some people say. I might have already read that, I'm sorry if I did. It's actually the crab's liver, and cankerous. As you can see, the world is full of deception. I saw some kind of paste like that in the fridge at LeBlanc, but it's not often you see real crab meat. Hey, why don't we get sushi for our next celebration? Our name did spread a bit thanks to Madarame, but I bet people still wouldn't care if we came out and said we're the Phantom Thieves. I'm not so sure. I doubt anyone would believe us, but what good would come of telling people our identities? Maybe they at least start treating us with some respect. Well, I can understand why you feel that way. That's just how things are now, but if we keep doing stuff like this, that would definitely change. We simply need to devote ourselves to the cause. Our praise will come later. What he said. I'm sure some people out there will understand. I guess we just gotta act like modest heroes for now. She's cute, and I hear she's practicing hard. Should we tell Miss President? It's so unfair that she gets special treatment. Well, it doesn't really concern me. Student council, what's going on? I wish I were an honor student. I don't want to have to pay tuition. I swear, now that I realize people are talking about Katsumi, this is really just making me, like, want to punch everybody.
President, what is the meaning of that posting?
Principal Kobayakawa put that up without my...
We've already received some anonymous information. I heard some students are getting threatened. I'm so scared. Please do something.
What?
They have dirt on me and they're demanding money? I can't go to the police, what should I do? Isn't this talking about the crimes that have been rumored to be occurring in Shibuya?
So there are even victims at our school. What should we do?
This isn't the responsibility of the student council. This is frightening for us too. Principal Kobayakawa called you in yesterday, right? Did he tell you anything about this?
Well, no. He's out today, but I will ask him tomorrow. Please, wait on this for the time being.
If you say so.
My apologies for the confusion. Don't worry. I'll do something about all of this.
Charity works hard as it is. If we keep this up, I'm sure we'll get more supporters. But first, we need a new target. I hope we can find a good one. I have some new info. Apparently, there's a group of burglars terrorizing Shibuya. From what I hear, the only target restaurants to break in after they close for the day. Someone online is asking if it was the work of the Phantom Thieves. Just reading that got me really pissed off. We can't let people lump you guys in with petty thieves, right? No way. Yeah, you guys are way better than those jerks. Anyways, I heard they've been running away without leaving any trace of evidence. That's all the information I have on them right now, sorry. For now, I'll make a post on the fan site and ask for any more details people might know. And being famous really brings its own unique set of problems. But we don't really have any info, we'll just have to wait for Mishima to get a more solid lead. Oh, it is 6-7, isn't it? Please don't be Maruki. Okay. And just double checking to make sure there is nothing for Maruki. Perfect, I can actually go to work today. But before I do that...
I'll just add this.
Since we are getting close to that 1 hour mark, as always, I'm gonna have to end it for right here. But when I come back, I'm gonna work at the, 777. Just not only for extra pay, but also to increase my charm and yada yada yada. And it's better to work on that day because I think I might get more charm. But anyways, I'm gonna end this here. I hope you guys are enjoying this, and I shall see you all later. Alright.